welcome to FusionPit Presents. I'm Alec. I'm Charlie.
I'm Joseph.
And today Joseph is back! He's come back from New York and he's doing videos with us again.
All the hype.
Yeah! And with all of this news, let us begin. We are doing a brief history of local releases, part 4.
The Fin Du Monde is a band that needs no introduction here. We've already multiple times declared how much we've enjoyed their music. If you'd like to see a review of All Things Come to Pass, there will be a link in the description below. This time we're talking about Embers, the last full-length album that the band released before they broke up at the end of 2012. Embers was an album that seems very similar to what they've done in the past, yet at the time very much moving forward. And I think that the album itself could be described by layers of heavy music. Each song builds layers upon what it does to the point where you're hearing a full song of just heavy music. I would personally say that my favorite songs on there are Saint of Killers and Master Quarter Horse.
Seven is an alternative metal, new metal band from Redding, California, who dropped a self-titled album that has a lot of emphasis on the beefy, bassy, aggressive guitar riffs, along with some aggressive mid-pace drums. Now, with a lot of these tracks, you do get the beefy, the bassy, the aggressive riff like in Envy or Addiction. However, there are songs like I Hate Myself where you get a lot of harmony and melody strung out within the song. The vocals have a lot of variety to it. They have a preferred mid-range, high-pitched scream, but they also get moments where they're showcasing these gutturals like in Addiction or in Envy, where I feel like those gutturals are the star of the show because it's so low, has this gnarly rasp to it. Now, the clean singing, it almost reminds me of pre-dubstep Jonathan Davis, if it were a little grittier and heavier, and a little more gothed out. My favorite songs off of this album were Envy, No God, and Addiction.
When we fly!
Armed for Apocalypse, who we have talked about in previous videos, those links will be down in the description below. Their first album released in 2009, Defeat. This may have been their first album release, but that does not take away the fact that their heavy down-tuned guitars, the amazingly well-done drums that follow the guitars flawlessly and perfectly. The vocals, be it high, low, mid, whatever, they were fantastic. The bass, first off, fantastic, great job. For these reasons, for all those reasons that I just previously mentioned, my favorite two songs from this album that I really would recommend looking at are Fist of Gods and We Fell from the Bottom.
In 2012, Transient Messiah released their first full-length album, Shadow the Persona. On this album, you'll find stuff that is quite typical of their former demo, except for much better recorded, and for a self-home recording is incredible. You'll hear down-tuned guitars, very thick guitars, and impressive riffs, but it's very refreshing in the sense that for once I don't feel like I was listening to a death metal band that decided they were going to be as technical as they could possibly be, but instead they were going to make good, solid tracks, and that's what this is. It's a great album. I recommend it to anybody. My favorite songs are Triggered, actually. I think that would be my favorite on the entire album.
Maybe I should have killed 400 or 500 people, then I would have felt better. Then when I felt like I really offered society something.
Released in 2010 by Eureka, California's very own Transient Messiah, their death metal demo, Blood on the Horizon,
first hit you in the face with these incredibly heavy, down-tuned guitars, these heavy drums that really help set the pace and really follow with the guitars very, very well. The death metal growls, they're phenomenal. They're just absolutely amazing. For all these reasons, the heavy down-tuned guitars that I mentioned, the drums, the vocals, my favorite song from this demo would be The Trigger.
Alright, this has been Fusion Pit Presents. I'm Alec. I'm Charlie.
I'm Joseph.
You guys are awesome.
Stay
metal.
Thank you.